Ready to explore one of the most vibrant cities in the world? Whether you're a history buff, foodie, or adventure seeker, Mexico City has it all. From ancient pyramids and bustling markets to mouth-watering street food, this 3-day itinerary will take you through the best of the city. Stay till the end for a special insider tip that will take your experience to the next level. Best time to visit. The ideal time to visit Mexico City is between March and May when the weather is at its best. During this time, the temperatures are hovering between 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and the streets are blooming with jacaranda flowers. Avoid the rainy season from June to September and plan around popular festivals like Dia de los Muertos in late October for a once-in-a-lifetime cultural experience. Mexico City Airport Tips. Mexico City International Airport, Aeropuerto Internacional Benito Juárez, is your gateway to adventure. It's about 20 to 30 minutes from the city center. The easiest way to get your accommodation is via an official airport taxi or Uber, costing around 10 to 20 USD depending on traffic. Be sure to use the official taxi booths or app, as this will save you hassle and ensure safety. Where to stay in Mexico City? For a truly immersive experience, stay in the Centro Histórico or Condesa neighborhoods. In the heart of the city, Centro Histórico offers colonial-era architecture and proximity to iconic landmarks. Prices for hotels here range from 100 to 250 USD per night. On the other hand, Condesa is more trendy, known for its vibrant nightlife, Art Deco buildings, and lush parks. Rooms here go for around 120 to 300 USD per night. How to get around in the city. Mexico City boasts an efficient and affordable public transportation system. The metro is a fast and cheap option, with a single ride costing just 25 cents USD. For unlimited access, consider the Metro card for 2 USD plus a reloadable balance. Alternatively, Ubers are reliable and inexpensive, with most trips within the city center costing under 10 USD. For a unique experience, rent a bike with the city's Ecobici system for around 6 USD per day. Day 1, the heart of Mexico City. Morning, Plaza del Zócalo. Also known as the Plaza de la Constitución, Zócalo is the vibrant heart of Mexico City. The name Zócalo, meaning plinth, a nod to the base of a monument that was planned but never completed, though the name stuck around. The grand public square has roots going all the way back to the Aztec era, when it served as a meeting and ceremonial hub for the people of Tenochtitlan. The Aztecs even believed that the Tenochtitlan, their city, marked the very center of the universe. Fascinating, right? Once an island, the area was drained by the Spanish after they arrived in the 16th century. At the Zócalo, you'll see the massive, iconic flag proudly flying in the middle of the square. Surrounding it are important landmarks like the National Palace, which you can visit later if you want, federal offices, and a few museums that are definitely worth checking out. Insider tip. If you're lucky enough to visit during one of Mexico's festivals, Zócalo comes alive with events, parades, and celebrations. Make sure to check if your trip dates align with any special occasions. You won't want to miss out on the festivities. Mexico City Metropolitan Cathedral. The Catedral Metropolitana de la Ciudad de Mexico isn't just the oldest, but also the largest Roman Catholic cathedral in all of Latin America. Construction started way back in 1573 under the guidance of Spanish architect Claudio de Arciénaga. Since it took over 200 years to complete, the cathedral is a fascinating blend of Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, and neoclassical styles. With 5 naves and 25 bells perched atop the 2 towering bell towers, there's plenty to admire from the outside. But don't stop there. You can enter the cathedral for free and explore its breathtaking interiors. It's open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., so you have plenty of time to soak in the history and beauty. Mid-morning, Templo Mayor. No trip to Mexico City is complete without a visit to Templo Mayor Museum, a must-see on your 3-day itinerary. Once the main temple of Tenochtitlan during the Aztec era, this sacred site was dedicated to 2 important gods, Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, and Tlaloc, the god of agriculture. The temple's design showcases the distinctive architectural style of the late post-classic period of Mesoamerica. The museum, opened in 1987, is an open-air experience with walkways and footbridges that take you through the ancient ruins. Inside, you'll find rooms filled with fascinating artifacts excavated from temple sites. These exhibits provide a deep dive into the rituals, daily life, and culture of the Aztecs. The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and entry is only $4, a total bargain for a glimpse into such rich history. Plus, it's conveniently located right next to the cathedral, making it easy to add to your day of exploration. Lunch. After exploring the Templo Mayor, head over to El del Zócalo, a restaurant just a short walk away with stunning views of the Zócalo and Catedral Metropolitana. This is the perfect spot for lunch with a mix of traditional Mexican flavors and modern twists. I recommend trying their tacos de ribeye or mole de olla, both bursting with rich flavors. Expect to spend around $20 to $30 per person for a satisfying meal. Don't forget to sip one of their fresh agua frescas or go all out with a craft cocktail. Afternoon, National Palace. After your lunch, take a short stroll across the Zócalo to the National Palace, the seat of Mexico's federal government. This site has a deep history. During the Aztec period, it was a royal residence, and in fact, some of the materials used for the current building were repurposed from Moctezuma I's palace. When you visit, you can explore the beautiful courtyards, gardens, chambers, and even the National Library. Best of all, it's free to enter. Just remember to bring your passport, as you'll need it to gain access. The palace is open to visitors from Tuesday to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., so plan your visit accordingly. Insider tip. Don't miss the chance to admire Diego Rivera's famous murals, which vividly depict Mexico's history. You'll find them inside the palace, and they're absolutely stunning. House of Tiles. After you're done exploring the National Palace, take a leisurely walk down Avenida Francisco y Madero, a bustling, pedestrian-only street also known as Madero Street. The lively atmosphere here is perfect for window shopping or taking a break at one of the charming boutiques and cafes. As you wander, make sure to stop by the House of Tiles, Casa de los Azulos, a stunning 16th century palace adorned with striking blue and white tiles from Puebla. It's totally free to check out, and even if you're not hungry, you can pop inside and marvel at the beautiful architecture or browse the gift shops on the ground floor. Torre Latinoamericana. Built in 1956, Torre Latinoamericana is famous for its earthquake-resistant design and once held the title of the tallest building in Latin America. For amazing panoramic views of Mexico City, take the elevator to the 44th floor observation deck. Entry is around $8.50 and includes access to a small museum. Alternatively, you can head for the 41st floor bar. There's no entry fee, but you'll need to order a drink to enjoy the view. Late afternoon. Finca Don Porfirio. Rest your feet and recharge at Finca Don Porfirio, a cozy cafe located on the 8th floor terrace of the Sears department store, right across from the Palacio de Bellas Artes. The view from here is unbeatable, making it the perfect spot for a photo op. While they offer sandwiches and pastries, their real claim to fame is the delicious coffee, hot chocolate, and mouth-watering cakes. Even if you're not hungry now, try to swing by during your trip. It's worth it for the view alone. Insider tip. Grab a table by the window for the best panoramic shots of Palacio de Bellas Artes, especially around sunset. Palacio de Bellas Artes. The Palacio de Bellas Artes is a cultural gem often called the Cathedral of Art thanks to the incredible music, dance, theater, and art exhibitions it hosts. Construction of this iconic building, which began in the early 1900s, was delayed by the Mexican War of Independence and the Revolution, but it finally came together between 1932 and 1934. Inside, you'll find stunning Art Deco interiors designed by Mexican architect Federico Mariscal, while the beautiful Art Nouveau facade is the work of Italian architect Adamo Boari. If you step inside, be sure to check out the breathtaking murals by Diego Rivera, David Alfaro Siqueiros, Rufino Tamayo, and José Clemente Orozco. Entry to the museum costs about $3.70 and while the gallery isn't huge, it's packed with history and culture, definitely worth adding to your 3-day itinerary. The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Evening, Palacio Postal. Opened in 1907, the Palacio Postal is an architectural masterpiece designed by Gonzalo Garita y Frontera and Adamo Boari. Its blend of Art Nouveau, Baroque, Moorish, and other styles makes it a treat for architecture lovers. Best of all, it's free to visit. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's located right across from the Palacio de Bellas Artes, making it a convenient stop. Insider tip: don't forget to check out the grand staircase, perfect for a memorable photo. Dinner: wrap up your first day in Mexico City with an unforgettable meal. For a gourmet experience, I recommend Azul Histórico, just a 10-minute walk from the Palacio Postal. The enchanting dining room, filled with trees and lanterns, sets the perfect romantic mood. The menu offers a creative twist on traditional Mexican dishes, and you can expect to spend around $25 to $40 USD per person. If you prefer something more casual, El Cardenal is another great option nearby. Known for its authentic Mexican flavors and impeccable service, it's a local favorite. Meals here are delicious and budget-friendly, costing about $15 to $25 USD. Insider tip: make a reservation at Azul Histórico, especially if you're visiting during peak dinner hours. Day 2. Discover Mexico's rich history. Morning: Museum of Anthropology. If you're wondering how to make the most of your 3 days in Mexico City, the Museum of Anthropology is a must-see. Perfect for feeding your curiosity about Mexico's indigenous cultures, both past and present, this immersive museum takes you on a chronological journey through the country's rich history. The exhibits and recreations of archaeological zones are thoughtfully arranged to help you track the evolution of Mexican cultures. One of the museum's highlights is the famous Aztec calendar, Sunstone, along with the world's largest collection of ancient Mexican art. With 23 exhibit halls, the museum is massive, so plan to spend at least 90 minutes, though 2 to 3 hours will give you more time to soak it all in. Admission is just $3.20 USD, making it a fantastic, affordable experience. The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. To get there, Auditorio Metro Station is your best bet. Insider tip: go early in the morning to avoid crowds and have a more peaceful experience exploring the exhibits. Chapultepec Park. After finishing up at the Museum of Anthropology, take a short stroll to Chapultepec Park, Bosque de Chapultepec, the largest green space in Mexico City. Spanning 1,600 acres, this massive park is packed with things to see and do, making it a perfect way to spend a couple of hours on your 3-day itinerary. Fun fact, the park's name, Chapultepec, comes from the Nahuatl language, spoken by the Aztecs, and means Hill of the Grasshopper. It was once the summer residence for Aztec rulers, so you'll be walking through a piece of history. Insider tip: be sure to check out the peaceful lakes and maybe even rent a paddle boat if you're up for it. It's a great way to relax and take in the scenery. Mid-morning, Chapultepec Castle. The crown jewel of Chapultepec Park is Chapultepec Castle, Castillo de Chapultepec, an 18th century hilltop residence that looks like something straight out of a European fairy tale, complete with manicured gardens. While it's no longer a royal residence, the castle now houses the National Museum of History, where you can step inside and explore its grand interiors. Wander through the lavish suites adorned with period furnishings, artwork, and antiques that transport you back to the lives of Mexican royalty. And don't miss the breathtaking city views from the castle's balconies. It's a perfect spot for photos. Admission is just $4 USD, and you can easily buy tickets at the door. The castle is open Tuesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lunch. After exploring Chapultepec Castle, head over to Lago Algo, a charming lakeside restaurant just a short walk away. The serene atmosphere makes it perfect for unwinding over lunch. For a delicious and authentic meal, I recommend trying tacos de pato, duck tacos, or enchiladas de mole, both bursting with rich Mexican flavors. Expect to spend around $20 to $30 USD per person for a satisfying meal. Afternoon, Chapultepec Zoo. While you're exploring Chapultepec Park, make sure to stop by Chapultepec Zoo, Zoológico de Chapultepec. It might be the only zoo of this size that's completely free to visit. Founded in 1923 by Mexican biologist Alfonso Luis Herrera, the zoo was established with donations from private citizens and support from the Ministry of Agriculture and Development and the Society of Biological Studies. It's located on the original grounds of Montezuma's Game Reserve in the northwestern corner of the park. At the zoo, you'll encounter a fantastic variety of animals, including Mexican wolves, jaguars, ocelots, the unique Xochimilco axolotl, and even giant pandas. It's one of the best things to do if you're traveling with kids, but solo travelers and couples will enjoy it just as much. The Chapultepec Zoo is open Tuesday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Chapultepec Lake. Take a leisurely stroll around Chapultepec Lake, Lago del Bosque de Chapultepec, or, for a bit more fun, rent a rowboat or pedalo for a small fee, around 3 to 5 USD, and enjoy paddling across the peaceful waters. The lake is conveniently located between the zoo and the botanical gardens, making it a perfect spot to unwind. Botanical Garden. Another must-see in Chapultepec Park is the Botanical Garden, Jardín Botánico del Bosque de Chapultepec, located in the northeast corner. It's a peaceful oasis filled with a stunning variety of orchids, cacti, and medicinal plants, a perfect spot to unwind and enjoy nature. If the day's getting hot, you'll love the cool shaded areas throughout the garden, offering a welcome break from the sun. The garden is open from Tuesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and it's free to explore. La Condesa and dinner. Chapultepec Park is right next to the La Condesa neighborhood, so once you've enjoyed the greenery, cross over Churubusco Bicentenario and take your time wandering the charming streets. La Condesa is known for its stunning Art Nouveau and Art Deco architecture, along with its artsy, fashionable vibe. The area is packed with cool boutiques, cafes, and restaurants. Be sure to stop by Parque España for a quick break. You might even make friends with some local pups on their walks. No 3-day trip to Mexico City is complete without sampling La Condesa's vibrant food scene and nightlife. There are tons of fantastic places to eat, but here are a few of my favorites. Lardo offers a delightful fusion of Italian and Mexican flavors, with their pizzas being a standout. It's also a top spot for creative cocktails. Pro tip, if you're staying nearby, it's an excellent breakfast choice too. For seafood lovers, head to Taqueria El Pescadito, famous for its mouth-watering seafood tacos. Whether you go for the shrimp or marlin, pair it with a cold cerveza and you're in for a treat. Expect to spend around 15 to 20 USD per person here. If you're looking for something with a local vibe, try Tacos Hola El Güero, perfect for vegetarians and vegans, but fair warning, the portions are massive, so order wisely or be prepared to take leftovers. Meals here will run you about 10 to 15 USD. Day 3. Day trip to Teotihuacán. Morning. Day trip to Teotihuacán Pyramids. One of the world's largest cities with over 125,000 residents, Teotihuacán is now one of Mexico's most important archaeological sites. Built around 200 AD, this ancient city predates the Aztecs and is renowned for its impressive Mesoamerican pyramids constructed to honor the gods. As you explore the Avenue of the Dead, you'll encounter the towering Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon, alongside former residences and museums that shed light on the history of this fascinating place. While you can no longer climb the pyramids as of September 2021, the sight of these structures alone is awe-inspiring. Located just 32 miles or 50 kilometers north of Mexico City, Teotihuacán is an easy and essential day trip whether you go solo or book a guided tour. Insider tip: plan to visit early in the morning to beat the heat and the crowds. Even though climbing is off limits, the views and the atmosphere make this day trip well worth it. Option A: visiting Teotihuacán independently. If you're up for a bit of adventure, you can easily visit Teotihuacán using public transport. Start by taking the metro or an Uber to the northern bus station, Terminal de Autobuses del Norte. From there, catch a bus to Teotihuacán. The kiosks are clearly marked with photos of the pyramids. Hint, head to the far left of the station next to Gate 8. Buses leave frequently, and the journey takes about 45 to 60 minutes. A return ticket will only set you back about $5.20 USD per person. The buses stop at all 5 entrances to the Teotihuacán complex, so you can choose where to get off. Most people opt for Gate 1, the main entrance, but feel free to mix it up. Buses run throughout the day, and the last ones leave around 5 p.m. when the site closes. Entry to the Teotihuacán Archaeological Zone is only $4 USD, and you can buy your ticket when you arrive. The complex is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Insider tip: if you're visiting on a budget, this is a great option, and make sure you bring water and sunscreen. The sun can be strong while you explore. Option B, visiting Teotihuacán on a tour. If you'd like to streamline your visit to Teotihuacán, option B is to book a guided tour that includes round-trip transportation from Mexico City and admission to the site. Here are some top tour options depending on your interests and budget. Teotihuacán exclusive early access and tastings. This tour is perfect if you want to have the pyramids almost to yourself. Starting at 7 a.m., you'll be among the first to enter the site. It also includes a guided tour by a local expert, a hands-on workshop with a Teotihuacán family, plus a tequila and mezcal tasting, all for around $45 USD. Teotihuacán, Shrine of Guadalupe, and Tlatelolco Day Tour. If you're looking to squeeze in a few more stops, this tour also takes you to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, Mexico's most important Catholic pilgrimage site, and Tlatelolco, where Mexico's past, present, and future meet. Prices start at about $40 USD. Evening, Roma Norte and dinner. After a long day exploring the pyramids, you'll probably be ready to relax. To wrap up your 3-day Mexico City itinerary, head to Roma Norte, one of the city's coolest neighborhoods. It's an artsy, walkable area with plenty of greenery and laid-back vibes, perfect for a peaceful evening stroll. It also happens to be one of the best foodie spots in the city, so let me share a few of my top recommendations if you're too tired to search for something on your own. Mercado Roma. If you can't decide what you're in the mood for, this food market is the place to be. With a wide variety of Mexican and international dishes, including plenty of plant-based options, it's great for groups or anyone who loves choice. You can also grab a drink and soak up the lively atmosphere. Expect to spend around 10 to 20 USD per person. Taqueria Orinoco. A local favorite, this laid-back spot serves up some of the best tacos in town. With locations in Roma Norte, Condesa, and Polanco, it's known for its flavorful, no-frills menu. Prices here are budget-friendly, around 5 to 10 USD for a filling taco meal. La Pitaya Vegana. One of the top vegan spots in Mexico City, this colorful eatery offers vibrant tacos and other Mexican classics, all plant-based and starring pitaya. They also have vegan lassis, organic coffee, kombucha, and a nice beer selection. Meals range from 10 to 15 USD. Insider tip. If you're in the mood for something light but delicious, grab a kombucha or craft beer at Mercado Roma and enjoy the energetic atmosphere. It's a great way to wind down your day. As your 3-day adventure in Mexico City comes to an end, you've explored ancient wonders, indulged in incredible food, and discovered the city's vibrant culture. But trust me, there's still so much more to see. Whether it's your first trip or one of many, Mexico City has a way of drawing you back. Don't forget to use the insider tips you picked along the way to make your next visit even better. Until then, safe travels and keep exploring.